one of Allah's names is your protecting friend. Man, name a time in your life where you have felt that name in existence. Listen, man, you guys, I don't know if you know, I was thrown out of a car on the other side of the world in New Zealand at 60 miles an hour, and my head smashed into the ground at 60 miles an hour. My brains were coming out of my head. I should not have walked away from that. I should have been dead there on the ground in New Zealand. And Allah protected me, and Allah saved me. And I'm going to try not to get emotional again, because it's just boring getting emotional every time, right? I was saved because of sadaqah. Charity saved me. And I'll tell you what happened. The day before I left, or 2 days before I left for that trip to New Zealand, I was at a fundraiser where I'm in the crowd. I'm the audience now. And my friend is fundraising. And he's fundraising, and it was, I'll tell you what it was for afterwards. And I said to my wife, I turned around and said to my wife, I said, man, and I had an intention, I came with intention to give a certain amount of money. I knew how much I was going to give. Fundraising dinner, I'm going to give this much money at the fundraising dinner, right? I said to my wife, I said, you know what, imagine if we just actually saved one person with this, what they're collecting for. They were collecting for a medical thing. I said, imagine we saved one person. And we gave 6 times more, the biggest donation I'd ever given to that point in my life. 6 times more than we intended to give that night, right? And then forgot about it, went on holiday. 10 days later, my brains are coming out on the road in New Zealand. I had to be airlifted by helicopter. I had to be rushed into resus. I had to have emergency treatment and everything. And I walked out of that hospital later on that day. I walked out, okay, with my head all patched up and everything. And you know what that sadaqah was? It was for a brain pressure sensor for the people of Gaza, to stop them getting brain damage. That's what it was for. And I know that donation saved me. I know it. 100%. So that was Allah. You said He's the protecting friend. That was Allah's mercy protecting me. And I know that it was specifically to prevent brain damage for the people in Gaza. And literally, a few days later, alhamdulillah, Allah protected me. I'm not going to get emotional anymore, man. It's boring, man. I can't help it. These are deep questions, man.